Good evening. Welcome to Down South Football Podcast. We back in the building with another prediction show. We're gonna call this Separation Saturday. How about that? We're gonna call this Separation Saturday, man. I hope everybody is happy to have college football coming back. We got a little college football on the air right now, a little NFL football on the air right now. But in the building, we got
17-6, 17-6 Tuck. We up 17-6 on your whack ass Giants.
to interrupt me with the NFL take again. See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? We ain't worried about NFL right now. Well, we go as a man Renard Williams here, and on the scene, man, we got our boy at DL Gardner, Mr. David Gardner, man, and of course the person who was just talking to Tuck for some strange reason, I have no idea, was Mr. I am DJ Double Dose, aka Ben Dennis, looking like a extra for Prince in a movie right now. I don't really know what's going on. How everybody doing tonight?
Man, we good, man. We good, man. Getting ready for this business trip up to whack Clemson, South Carolina. Business trip.
Day, how you doing, bro?
Hey man, I'm just glad to be like the old folks who said church.
Okay. I can't hear. I can barely hear you, Dave. I don't know if it's the volume or.
It,
Uh-oh.
what about now?
There we
Oh
go.
yeah,
Good.
definitely. We good now.
Okay,
We
I don't
good.
know.
We
I
good.
got the AirPods. I'm trying to make these work, so I don't know what's going on. We'll see.
And of course, in the comments, person who's not able to be here tonight is Chauncey Tuck already. So talking about that's a fine. I don't know what's a fine right now.
Fine.
Nobody's paying attention to Tuck. First of all, we have other matters to tend to. If you're not on the show, we're not worried about you. Okay, that's where we are right now. Okay, so like I said, Separation Saturday. This is the week that we've been looking for. Uh, full of top 10 matchups, well, ranked matchups, full of all kind of intriguing things going on, man. Like, tell me, Ben, how do you feel? Not about Florida State. How do you feel about just this weekend in general?
Honestly, man, when you break it down and you look at it, we've talked about it enough, not the Florida State piece, but the Alabama piece. I mean, I am curious to see what they do at quarterback, and I am definitely curious to see if Lane gonna be Lane,
Right.
and not in a good way. So that is what my eyes is on more than anything else. Because if he don't do it now, when he gonna do it?
I don't know. I don't have any idea. But Dave, what are some things you're looking forward to this weekend, sir?
Well, first of all, can you hear me okay now?
Yes, I can hear you perfect. You're perfect.
All right, man. And like you said, separation Saturday. So I will be, of course. I want to see the madness in Oregon, trying to see what that looks like up there. Um, Also, I gotta peep over there to Tuscaloosa too. Keep my yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Uh Also, I mean, Alabama A&M was playing tonight, so I mean, it
Right.
is what it is with that. But yeah, those gonna be the two hot ones for me. Um, right now, I want to see what Oregon, Colorado looks like, and I want to see how Bama are able to bounce back. So let's see.
Hey, man, there's a laundry list of teams that I want to see. But before we get into talking about some of the games, there's a little bit of college football news. We didn't get a chance to really talk about the official firing of Mel Tucker, him being officially being let go. I like we said before with everything, it was only a formality. Uh, hope he can bounce back. I don't know what he gonna have to do. Hope he can bounce back and get another job. Well, I'm sure he'll probably get another job. Might not just be this year or next year or whatever. But what was y'all feelings about that situation itself?
It was a formality. Like we said, you hate to see this. Of course, look, we gotta keep it real on the show as we do. I mean, you hate to see that happen to a brother. You know what I'm saying? You hate to see that happen, but at the same time, the allegations in them were strong. Now, whatever happens in court, then we'll see what happens from there. But there was no way Michigan, that history that Michigan State has had with things of this nature, there was no way that they was gonna keep him. And then
Right,
I
right,
think
right.
I think when it came out, because it's caused, tell me I'm right or wrong, because it's caused, that means they ain't got to pay him his money, right?
That part, from my understanding, because I stopped really looking into it, it's kind of still up in the air. But
Okay.
apparently, that's what they trying to.
Right.
That's what it's leaning toward.
Right. Leaning to it because it was called. They ain't got to pay him the rest of that contract too. So.
Oh yeah. And okay. Yeah. What about you, Dave?
Well, I mean, I think that it was a formality, but like I said, the last show we had, and then I've been, seeing, everybody got their theories on social media, this, that, and other. And some people was talking about, that they think that it may have been kind of a setup, or this is their Michigan State way of getting him out because maybe he wasn't the man they really wanted, this, that, and the third. So it'll all shake out. But I mean, this was going to happen. I think we all knew that. But let's see how it works out.
No, put Reggie comment up.
Hold on. Before I gotta do that though, I gotta give a shout out to there's Def, Taxes, and Quintel making sure that he's on the show. So what up, Quintel, man?
Quintel missed a couple of episodes, didn't he?
Work got in the way. Work got in the way. From my understanding. Who you talking about, Ben?
Reggie. Put Reggie comment up. It's on YouTube. Put Reggie comment up.
Mel Stroker has driven up the price of bruh. No. I'm done, though. Reggie, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, bruh. It's good to see you. I'm I just don't even know what we got to say right there. And Dave, this one was told to be put up for you.
Oh, hey Chuck.
Well, Chuck, I saw Chuck calling me, and I looked at the phone. I actually looked at it until it stopped ringing and went to voicemail. So it was on purpose, Chuck. I just want to let you know it was on purpose. I'll call you back later, brother. Call you back later.
Hey, Chuck come by the lounge.
Chuck stays out of state, so he'll be by here probably around classic time.
Okay, I'm about to say Chuck talk all day. He definitely got to make sure he falls through the lounge, man.
And shout out to Chef Adrian Terry, man. The seasoning man. Y'all need some of them seasons, y'all gonna.
That reminds me. Let me go ahead and Chef, I'm about to put my order in right now. I need 2 of them things. Let me go and send you your money.
Oh, bro, I just re-up on 4 bottles.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me 2 of them.
Yeah. I gotta keep Chef in the business, man. Got to keep Chef in the business. So Sean says prayers for Greg Brooks Jr. Yeah, man. The player from LSU, man. He was having like some balance issues and stuff. Come to find out, he has a brain tumor. So he had a brain tumor removed. I saw Ryan Clark was down there, and wishing him the best, man, and everything that's happening with him. That's just something you just don't. That's just something you just don't want to see, man. That's just something you don't. That's just something you just definitely want to see. So, Tuck, you can stop talking about smash burgers. It is not November. You're not getting no smash burgers to November. You already know how this go. We don't know if Ben is gonna be able to get a smash burger or not. We ain't. That ain't been decided yet.
I'm keep shipping away. Hopefully I can pull up. At least pull up to the front yard.
Well, see, nobody told you couldn't pull up to the front yard. It was just.
No, I'm a brain Roman. I'm a brain Roman.
No. That doesn't help your cause by bringing an extra spouse. I mean, extra person. That worsens your cause. No, because this is a late night thing. You pass them dudes on. See, you can't be messing up the traditions now. You can't be messing up traditions. But anyway, so we got a loaded slate. Let's get to the games, man. Let's get on with it, and we can go on from there. So, we're gonna start. Of course, we got about 7 games tomorrow, but we had so many games already to pick. Didn't want to really get into that, but let's just go on and start with it, man. We're gonna hit it at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Auburn versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a 7.5 point favorite. ESPN, 11 a.m. Storylines for the game, as we know, Auburn will be on the road. Texas A&M, which I heard today, of course, they're full of talent, but they do have some injuries with Evan Stewart and things of that nature. But I think this is where the difference on the defensive line and a lot of things going to come into handy right here for Texas A&M. But Ben, we'll start with you. You give me your take on the game.
You know what I think? For me, I think this is Hugh Freeze's coming out party. I like Auburn in this matchup. Like, you know what?
Oh, it's over with. It's
Texas A&M, you know, and
that's a
y'all,
loss.
y'all let me down 2 weeks ago down there in Coral Gables. Y'all let me down. Y'all look like a wounded duck in the second half of that ball game. No life whatsoever. Don't matter what y'all did last week against that no-name school. I got a feeling that Auburn is, I think I saw a stat, y'all are what, 3-1, 4-1 in that stadium or something like that. Y'all done beat them a lot down there. So with that being said, I like Auburn to go in here and handle their business. Give me Auburn.
Tuck said we do.
Yeah, I may agree with Tuck. As much as I really want Auburn to win this game, but the inconsistencies that I've seen offensively has me worried. Renard, you talked about the D line all week, or all year, even preseason. You was talking about the D line or the lack thereof. But there is a playmaker on defense, and he's a game changer. So that's always something to look for. But I look for Texas A&M with them being the home team and with the inconsistencies, especially at quarterback for Auburn right now. I think Texas A&M can squeeze this out, man. Maybe by field goal or something. I think Auburn covers, but I'm gonna roll with Texas A&M.
Gotcha. As y'all know, man, if y'all on the show, well, you on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, drop your whatever game we're talking about. Make sure you drop your predictions in the comments, man. We appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going with Texas A&M. It's not a question for me right now. Hugh Freeze is a very honest coach, and he kind of laid it out there for you. Like he knows the slate that's coming up, which is why it was so important for them to start 3-0. Not saying they can't win the game. I'm just saying that right now everything goes towards A&M. I don't like the matchups. I don't like the matchups on the interior. Does that mean that they can't win the game? No. But right now, I'm definitely going with Texas A&M. That's just where I am personally. So that's just what I'm rolling with. Hoping for a win, but nah, I'm rolling with Texas A&M. So that's why I am on that one right now. So here we go. Oh, somebody popping.
Oh, that's we hit the wrong button over here. Man.
Oh, you good. You good.
Yeah.
All righty. Before Ben say something.
We gotta put Tuck.
I forget. See, this is what happened.
He said they have trench players, but Thorne can catch a rhythm. Watch out.
But he going with Texas A&M.
But you going? I'm the only one on the damn show going for Auburn.
You see, there's a difference in going for somebody and making a pick.
I'm rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him 100%, but we talking about making a pick right now. Like, I have to make a pick for Texas A&M. You at home, 7.5 point favorites, and not just that, but just there's injuries. There's things that's going on. I just don't know which Thorne gonna show up. And like I said, it's the trenches for me. It's the trenches for me right now. And Hugh won't stop talking about it. He keeps talking about it. So that lets you know he kind of know what's kind of coming. But off of that, we got number 4 Florida State versus. I'm looking for the number by Clemson name, but I don't see it. Clemson.
Yeah, I can't believe they dropped them out of the poll. I'm like, man, god damn.
Florida State is a 2-point favorite. That's ABC 11 a.m. As if we don't know why it's 11 a.m., but we know why it's 11 a.m. So, I basically got 2 Florida State fans in the house. I can start either way. Y'all tell me. Should I just go first on this one?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, I'll just go first on this one because I got a feeling there's going to be some theatrics behind this one right here.
No, business trip.
Even on business trips, you have theatrics. So, I mean, it's obvious I'm definitely 100% rolling with Florida State. That I just feel like Travis and with Keon Coleman and everything that's going on with them defensively wise, I'm not a believer in Clemson as far as like being able to get over the hump to beat Florida State. I believe if Florida State brings their B game, that they can beat them. That's kind of how confident I am in them right now. And if Clemson gonna do it, that's like we just said, y'all got to show me. You got to show me. You're gonna have to show me with everything that's going on. I mean, percentage wise, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look like a great up matchup with this particular game. I'm definitely rolling with Florida State. So
yeah, I'll go ahead and go. Of course, I'm rolling with Florida State in this matchup. It's kind of giving me vibes of when Jameis and them went in there and destroyed them. It's giving me those vibes. So I'm going to take Florida State with some sauce this week. I think we definitely win by more than 2.
If we win, we definitely win by more than 2.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I want some sauce too. Give me some sauce too. I'm sorry. Florida State, don't let me down. I'm putting stuff on the line for y'all. Just please take care of me. So, Ben, it's your turn.
Hold up. Tuck says FSU maybe a game until the 3rd. That's what he said.
I can see that. Like I said, I think Jordan Travis is on a different level. And Clemson struggled with Riley Leonard. So it's like Jordan Travis is a different level than Riley Leonard. So if you can't handle him, but that's a whole nother thing. So Ben, you go ahead. Like we even got to ask, but you know.
In this game, man, this is what Jordan gonna have to use his legs. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, they've been holding him. Southern Miss, even against BC, they've been holding him. We know Jordan's injury history. No need to document it. The boy is fragile. So, but this is one of those games he's gonna have to use his legs. We got a bye week next week. We got Virginia Tech after that. So it's just like, look, they hadn't been showing shit for the last 2 weeks for a reason, and they know why. Everybody want to holler about we back, this, that, whatever. The LSU game meant nothing. Because at the end of the day, this is the one. Like when you looked at September, you had LSU at the top, you had this one at the bottom. And this is the one that meant more than the one at the top. So until they do it, you got to go up there and you got to do it. Just like they said in 13, I don't know if people really remember that game, but they did a whole spectacle. They rode around the stadium on the bus. I mean, it was slow-mo when we went up there and we hung 50 on them. I don't think
had me worried a little bit.
I mean, it was intimidating as hell before the game started. I mean, ABC put on a whole. I would never forget that they put on a whole. I mean, followed the bus from all the way till they got to the tunnel. But with all that being said, man, this is a business trip. There's no need for theatrics in this, man. We got to go up there, handle our business. I don't care if we win by the 2 or the 1. It don't matter, man. Give me FSU. Give me FSU with the sauce. Now, when we win, I'm going to ask. But prior to, business trip.
I got you. I'm with you. Like I said, I think it's a clean sweep. I look at some of the people in the comments. I do got a Clemson in the comments. Most of them have hold
up before we leave off of this. Let's not make this all FSU. Clemson on the flip side, when you have Garrett there, the same way I don't think that Clemson has played their A game. I think they were looking. I don't know what they were doing up there against Duke, but if you go back and you rewatch the game against Duke, it was a lot of turnovers in that game. They didn't look as bad as it came out to be. They had a lot of turnovers in the red zone in that game. So you still can't take them lightly. They have not opened up their offense completely. And Shipley is a different animal. He is the best back in the ACC. So you have to account for him.
The backup ain't bad either.
Mustafa Massa, whatever his name.
Yeah, Massa. I think Massa.
Yeah, so they are definitely well run oriented, and Klubnik can actually scoot himself. So this won't be. And let's be real, Dabo saying all this little nice stuff he's saying. Dabo want to beat the brakes off us. He don't want to. No coach does. No coach wants to do that changing the guard all over again. So they're gonna come with their A game as much as they can. Turnovers will ultimately be the story of this game. Simple and plain. We turn the ball over, that's going to get them a chance, just like what happened last week with Boston College. So.
I got you.
Positive Clemson note.
Like I said, I see Clemson. I mean, I'm shocked. Sean said, "How's it only 2? Is it going to be a blowout, Florida State?"
Big.
So that's basically what you're saying. Okay, let's move on to another game. Next game is going to be number 19 Colorado versus number 10 Oregon. Oregon is a 21-point favorite. 2:30 p.m. ABC. So back intro talking about this particular game. Of course, it's the injury to Travis Hunter. Some other things that's going on with the game is, Colorado got all the momentum right now. Everything that's going on with them as far as it goes. So this is like a test, another big test for them. So I don't know how everyone is feeling right now, but we can get a little bit deeper into it. So don't know what being with, but Dave, who you got?
Yo, man, first of all, coming into this season, I would have been a definite. Coming into this season, before I saw any games, I would agree with this line. I definitely don't agree with this line. Because I think that Coach Prime right now, he's very talented at the skill position, but I know he knows there's other positions he needs to get better at. But the offensive line is not playing bad. The skill guys are lighting it up. Shador, your running back, your wide receivers. Now they will be without Travis Hunter for a few weeks. I'm going to go Oregon. I think Colorado takes their first loss this week. If this game was in Boulder, I may be a little bit more hesitant, but because Boulder has an atmosphere this year, man, it's just out of control. But right now, I'm going to go Oregon, and I don't know about this 21-point spread, but we'll see. But give me Oregon.
Okay. Benjamin?
Man, we like you said, you touched on it earlier, man. I hate Travis ain't playing in this game because I think he would have been a difference maker. I even think in this game they would have had a wrinkle for him, would have had him either on kick or punt return to make an impact play in this game. But he's not there. With all of that being said, this is when we're gonna see, is Bo Nix really for real? Because this is a game that Oregon should win clearly. That's Vegas is saying 21 points. Oregon should win this game, and they should win it going away. And if they're going to win this game, especially by anywhere near that margin, that means he's going to have a dope-ass game. I can't pick Colorado in this one. I can't. I want to. My heart wants to because, every time we've doubted Deion, he has put in all our face. You know what I'm saying? He schemed up and he's done whatever it was he needed to do to pull out the victory. But I just feel like the depth is finally going to start to show. And this is going to be one of those games where the depth is going to play a major role in it. So give me Oregon. But I do, like Dave said, I do feel like Colorado covers. I don't think they get beat by 3 touchdowns.
Very, very interesting that you say that. Small fun fact. Ain't got a full fun fact. Yeah, I got a couple of those coming. Small fun fact, the Colorado defense, rush defense is ranked. Anybody want to take a guess what their rank is for rush defense right now?
I'll say 80 plus somewhere in there.
Dave, you got a guess?
In rush defense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about the last couple of games. Colorado State played. They threw the ball a lot. Nebraska, they should be pretty high. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe 20th,
122nd.
Oh well, shit! What the hell? What the hell did I miss? Who ran for all these yards?
I said in the 80s. Like I knew there was the 80s something.
I didn't think they got ran. Did Colorado State run the ball good?
It's just over. I think just over time with different stuff.
Because TCU ran the ball fairly. Because you got to remember they had what's the name? He ran the ball fairly well against Trey. Didn't Trey run the ball fairly well against them?
Yeah, but I thought he was.
But Oregon ranks 13th in rushing yards. Last week, of course, the defense gave up 500 total yards to Colorado State. Oregon has very experienced defensive players in the secondary. I think they would give Colorado more trouble than what Colorado State did, of course. I expect Bo Nix to have a good game. I think it's going to be pretty friendly for him. The Buffaloes gave up 279 passing yards against TCU and 397 passing yards against Colorado State. It's been one of the games where I think, like y'all say, it's not just that. I just think the trenches finally might show a little bit, and they're a little bit more experienced on the outside. I'm not messing with the plus or anything on this, but I am taking Oregon. I am taking Oregon because at some point, and that takes zero shine off what Deion has done. Zero shine.
I mean, I think realistically, like you said, nobody expected them to go undefeated. Now, again, we could sit here and I'll be wrong, but I think this might be the week that it finally happened. Let's see.
Like Reggie said, Shedeur is the most sacked quarterback in the FBS.
Yep.
I guess that's what he's talking about. But we could get into it a little bit more, but that's just kind of where we are with Oregon Colorado State game. But it takes zero away from what Colorado is doing and what they have done. There was a reason why, even though people have been bashing him, that Todd, what's his name? Not Todd Black, is the other Todd, the other one.
McShay?
Not McShay. The dark haired one, the one that said that Colorado had the worst roster. But he was basing it more off in the trenches. Mm-hmm. It wasn't based off anything else. And they have played up to a good level. I just think Oregon is going to be a little bit too much for them. Now, Oregon goes up there and makes some mistakes, and you give Shedeur a chance. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all now, if they win this game, just go ahead and just turn off everything else.
Now I like them better next week. I like I was telling my partner this. I wish these games was reversed. I wish they had USC before.
Where they play USC at?
The very next week, and they got them
Where?
at home.
At home.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I wish it was in reverse. Like I wish it would have been in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Caleb Williams is suiting up.
That defense
that's fine. We're gonna score 70.
No, I'm about to say it was gonna be a track. It's gonna be a track.
I mean, tell me anybody got a good defense.
True.
We're going down that way.
Hold on, before we leave, let's see. Oregon, Nike is bringing out color changing cleats. Big Nike beats.
Look here, say I'm sharp. They gonna be sharp now. They gonna be sharp.
So I'm assuming that means he's going with Oregon.
That's what Tuck is going with Oregon. Yes.
He's going with Oregon.
Yeah, yes, Tuck is still a part of the show. It's just Thursdays nights right now are just not working for him. But he does make sure he sends in his picks,
his paragraphs.
So, no, he ain't got paragraph all of them. I will give him that, but I will give him that. Well, he had a lot to do this week. I will say that. Now, I'm going in the order of time. So, next game is going to be number 15 Ole Miss versus number 13 Alabama. Alabama's a 7-point favorite, 2:30 p.m. CBS. You know all the backstories. You know about Pete Golding. You know about Kiffin being Kiffin. Y'all know how Kiffin loved to troll. You know how he's been doing this thing. You know about what's going on with the Alabama QB situation now, finally with Jalen Milroe. You know about the offensive line struggles. One of the biggest shockers of the year to me. It's not because they haven't been dominant, but just because it's looked not the way you would think it was going to look. Of course, there's been a lot of factors going along with that. However, Jackson Dart is hot. He's doing his thing. He's solidified that position. So in that, hold on. Before we start talking about this, has anybody seen Spencer Sanders?
I mean, after what happened against South Alabama, I don't think he's pretty upset where he's at right now. I think he's
okay. I just thought I'd bring it up. Since it is what it is. I mean, if TJ
he gonna redshirt not.
And be what? Look, I just saw a story about a dude getting approved for his ninth year.
That cat from Miami.
Yeah, I'm just like, we got 30-year-old quarterbacks. What we doing right now? Well, anyway,
we got 2 kids that can't get away, but
see now you trying to get me riled up. We staying on the games right now.
Got a cat career NCAA player.
Okay,
nice.
Here we go. So, Ben, we'll start with you. Ole Miss versus Alabama. Give me your take on this game.
Man, with this one, man, give me Alabama, man. I'm not trusting Lane, bro. We've been talking about it all week. I cannot trust this man to make correct football decisions when he faces Nick Saban, man. It's almost to the point where he's like a big kid. Like, even this week, you might have found out a nugget from whomever told you whatever was going on, and you couldn't even sit on it and hold it to yourself. Just if somebody passed you that type of information, you just sit on it and just say, hey, you know what? Okay, this is some things we should be able to attack. Some things but no, not Lane.
Bro, Lane was trolling.
Trust me, that information he got came from somewhere. So somebody told it to him. You know what I'm saying?
I know where he got it from. Lane trolling, bro.
Like, somebody told it to him. So with that being said, I can't trust this man not to damn go for it on his side of the field. I can't trust this man to sit around there and not take field goals. If he does it, great. Because if he don't do it now, he ain't never gonna do it. This is his golden moment for him to beat Alabama. Everything is in his favor right now. Now he got some receivers that's kind of banged up, so we'll see. But ultimately, this is all in his favor. This should be a game that Ole Miss wins. But I don't think Lane is gonna get out of his own damn way. So give me Bama by a field goal.
Ooh. Hey Dave, before you go, I gotta mention this because yes, this is so true. Joseph was talking about the Colorado State kicker with 32 with two. I thought it was 3 kids. I thought he said he had 3 kids.
This man got a whole mortgage.
He's the kicker, and Reggie said married with 3 kids at 32. So that was the kicker. So I don't want to hear it no more.
But a kid who couldn't play because this conference didn't play, and another kid who mama's sick, y'all can't let them play.
No, that's a whole other way. But Dave, go ahead. I had to say something about that because I forgot about that. When they said on the broadcast, they were like, I said, they just say this man got a 3 in front of his age and he married with 3 kids.
Count your days in NCAA.
I mean, for me, I look at the game last year. I think Ole Miss was a play away from winning that game last year. Granted, I think they were at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see Alabama being better team this year being better than the team last year. I don't see that. I don't see much improvement anywhere. So, with that being said, I think would this be the first time Lane is beaten? Saban? This be his first time.
Yes.
He
came close. Remember, he was the coach at Tennessee with the block field goal by Cody.
Now, don't get me wrong. If Bama does what they need to do with Miro, get the ball in his hand, do some things offensively that they need to do to make him effective, true, I think Alabama can win this game, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm going to roll with Ole Miss, man. I'm looking at this line. When was the last time? Bama was just a 7-point favorite at home. Been a long time since I think I've seen that. But yeah, give me Ole Miss, man. I think they pull it out.
Okay, that's understandable. Looking at this game from several different angles. Listening to many people this week and actually looking at it myself. Kiffin is 0-4 against Saban. You already know that. But coming into this matchup, they are 28th ranked offense in the country, and they are 25th rushing the football and 44th through the air. And now defensively, which is where I'm a little bit more concerned, they're 89th in the nation, 67th against the run, but just 99th against the pass. That's all well, and those are all numbers. Y'all know how that goes. You have Golden. Everybody just thinks it's going to be Saban's system that was put in there. No, Golden is actually running his system. Of course, it has some Saban influence on it, but he's doing that. The question is going to be, can they get number 4 off? Can they get Junkins off? Mm-hmm. Can they get Quinshawn off? If they get Quinshawn off, if they can actually run the ball, then they have a way more better chance than a lot of people are even talking about. But it's something kind of like what Ben said, as far as prediction wise. Like I said, we don't get into true breaking it down because of time. But it's something about the fact of will Lane do Lane. But one thing that we heard this morning was that this is the one time that Lane has not had a chance this summer to really like tinker with his offense. He said because of the transfer portal, he's trying to just get guys to do their assignment. Understanding the checks, understanding this, understanding that. So I don't know how much of the risk it all Lane that we might see. You can't never tell. And at some point, man, they have to beat they have to beat Alabama. So I'm gonna take Ole Miss plus the points. That's what I want. So I think that Ole Miss can win. But as for my pick, I'm taking Ole Miss plus the points. So that's a star right there, being.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I mean, I just believe that Bama might win the game, but I'm definitely taking the Ole Miss plus 7.
Because in this situation,
you taking reverse sauce.
Yeah, I'm taking reverse sauce. I'm taking plus 7 right now.
So basically, I got it right. Basically, if they win, that means you good either way. Because I mean,
yeah.
So if they win, you got you. So,
yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but and I mean, I know how y'all feel. Like, I can't get a handle on even people that I talk to, even people that I know. Like, I can't get a handle on what we gonna see Saturday from the other side of the ball.
It's legit just that. I mean, I think the majority of us, we all feel like, oh, they're gonna do it, but it's just like, man, we remember the last 2 games, and it was like they got away from him. Like, he was in both of those games, even though the scores may not show it. He was in both of those games, but then once he started doing stupid, it just was like, come on, Lane, what are you doing, man? Just punt the damn ball. Play defense.
Well, last year he did better. Last year I think he did better. He did better last year. He just
like improving from the second to the third grade.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, well, the quarterback netted up down the stretch because I think the quarterback. I think they was the play away from winning last year. I mean, if I remember that right.
It's one of them situations where it's like, I won't be shocked if Ole Miss, if they finally get it together. Lane coaches a whatever you would consider a clean game. I feel like Ole Miss can pull it off. It's literally, he's really just the X factor in this. It's not even about his players because we know ultimately he's the head coach and he makes all of those calls. They just got to go with what the hell he say. So it's like,
but from a Bama standpoint, on the offensive, and I'm not gonna say coordinator, on the offensive staff wise, they have to, with Milroe being the quarterback now. Hopefully, we'll see more of things that play to his strength. You got a dude back there built like a linebacker, like call him whatever you want to call an athletic freak. You got to use it to your advantage. Doing the things that people thought they were going to do coming into the game. Like at some point, you have to establish your dominance if you want that continue to go on. So I mean, it's gonna be a real interesting matchup. This might be one of them Saturdays where we have to talk before the game come on 1 or 2 or whatever. But that's what we got.
We got Alabama Tuck. He just don't trust Lane on the road.
That might be true.
He was short on that one, so he got Bama.
Quintel talking about he taking Ole Miss with a smash burger. Really? Really? Here we go. Reggie said, "If I'm Ole Miss, if I'm Ole Miss, do you load the box and for Milroe to make tough throws?"
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got to. You got to. I mean, right now you got to challenge him from where he is or what's going on with him. You got to. You don't have much of a choice.
You got to make him show he can do it. Now we know he's good at the shot play. I mean, he can throw the deep.
He can throw the deep ball. He can throw a deep ball.
It's the intermediate passing game that is his Achilles heel. Like when you need him to get you 10 to 15 yards, that's where it gets foggy. He can throw the deep ball without a problem, but when you get him in obvious pass situations where it's not shot play and we know he needs 8 to 10 yards, that's his problem. And if they can stay out of that situation, I think they'll be fine. But staying out of that is easier said than done.
And the crazy part about it, we could really spend like 45 minutes just breaking everything down.
Everybody has, like, every podcast I watch, they've all been on the same thing. Like, man, we don't talk about Bama too much this week. Like,
but I'm saying, like, you can do that with a lot of these games, but unfortunately, we don't have that particular time. Right. So, moving on, we have We have those Hornets. Where's Chuck? Where's Chuck?
Hey, Chuck.
We have Alabama State versus FAMU. FAMU was a 15, well, was 14 and a half. Now 15-point favorite. 5 p.m. ESPN Plus. And I already told y'all in Musa I trust. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm feeling at right now. Of course, there's some bright spots from Alabama State. The receivers out there averaging 100 yards a game. He's doing his thing on offense, but they still struggling. They still not there. So I'll start with Ben. Ben, give me your take on this particular game.
Shout out to the Miles College Golden Bears, man.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
Shout out to the Miles College Golden Bears, man. Fairfields on right here at the crib. They went down to Montgomery. Not only, and I heard they won the band too. I heard they won them both. They was 2-0 when they left Montgomery. The band won and the damn team won. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. But
I don't know. Chuck ain't said that. He mighty quiet right now. He mighty quiet.
What about the Miles College Golden Bears? There, Chuck. Okay, all right. I digress. Willie on a mission, man. Willie is on a mission. FAMU is going to continue their role. Willie wants to win the SWAC. I think that's exactly what FAMU was on a roll to do. They are not going to let Alabama State trip them up along their journey. Give me FAMU, like you said, and Musa we trust. Bubba, he probably going to have about 1 jillion tackles in this game. He is. He's going to continue to add to his resume. But unfortunately, State ain't winning. Give me FAMU.
Yeah, give me Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University.
There you go.
And
Another
put me
big
some sauce. Put me some sauce on. Put me some sauce on there.
Oh,
okay. Plus the 15.
on a 15?
On a 15.
On a 15.
On a 15.
Double digit? Ooh, okay.
Yes.
I can't do that one with you, but I'm rolling with you with fam. But woo.
Well, you know, let's give it a little bit. Let's give it a little to Alabama State. Keyshawn Johnson, man, the receiver for Alabama State. He's the one that had that 3 straight 100-yard games. He's doing his thing down there for Alabama State. The offense still doesn't seem to be clear. And just my opinion, where we are right now. But fun fact. FAMU has won 16 straight home games. That's the FCS second longest active streak.
Let me guess. North Dakota State probably the first.
I'm not even 100% sure, but I'm definitely sticking with FAM right now. They seem to be thriving, doing what they need to do. I'm not doing a plus, but 100% give me FAMU. Give me FAMU. I'm sorry, Coach E. Rob. You my boy. You're our boy, but I got to
great interviews. But
yeah, I got to roll with him right now. I'm just saying. Reggie says David Alabama A&M 31, Arkansas Pine Bluff 24. Yes, that's what's on my screen right now. So
yeah,
and we got Tuck. He has,
but it also said they first and goal. What's going on?
He says FAMU with the LeBron logo. No, I'm just playing. He didn't say that part, but he did say Alabama State offense is so bad.
Hey, bro, if he did say that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I know, but he said give him FAMU.
He said Alabama State offense is so bad.
It's so bad.
That's all he said. Alabama State offense.
I'm surprised he didn't say nothing about, because ain't Alabama State an Adidas school?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't say nothing about LeBron versus Adidas. I'm surprised.
Dave, y'all got the ball back. I don't know what happened if it was a turnover on downs. Y'all got the ball back, trying to run the clock down with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. So that's where y'all at. That's where we at with that. So here we go. Moving on from there. Let's see what we got here. We got number 22 UCLA versus number 11 Utah. Utah is a 5-point favorite. 2:30 p.m. on Fox.
Is Cam gonna play?
Probably not.
Jeez,
probably not.
This guy. Well, with no Cam Rising, give me you.
No Cam Rising, but Nate Johnson has been balling for them.
Yeah, and I know they're at home. No Cam Rising, man. I'm gonna take UCLA in this one. I like Chip Kelly to walk in there and come out with the victory, man. It ain't a night game. It ain't early and it ain't late. It's right in the slap dab in the middle. Give me Chip Kelly, UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Give me Utah. Win this game. I want to pull the trigger on some sauce, but I won't do it because I've taken 2 sauces so far. Give me Utah.
It is what it is at this point.
I mutes.
Well, let me read Tux first. He's definitely taking Utah. He says Chip almost got them on the level they need to be, but unfortunately, UCLA has to play defense. You know, that's what he has to say. And speaking of Nate Johnson, he's like I said, Cam Rising status is still up in the air. Nate Johnson has done a great job filling in. The offense worked pretty good last week when it came down to that, even though like Weber State is not the benchmark to make sure everything goes right with them or whatever. But Utah definitely will, as y'all know, will continue to lean on their defense, which is really actually pretty good, despite everything saying what else. The Bruins are playing a tough defense, so I expect it to be really tight. But fun fact, this is a real fun fact. UCLA is 9-0 straight up in his last 9 games played in September.
Ooh.
However,
that's a money fact.
However, well, you know I'm always going to money fact. However, Utah is undefeated in 16 consecutive outings at home. So something got to give.
Somebody got to lose.
Somebody got to lose. And Dave said, you taking Utah, right?
Absolutely.
Ben, you taking UCLA?
I'm taking UCLA and Tuck taking Utah.
I'm rolling with Utah right now.
Well, y'all got. Well, you know what? This is my week to get shut because y'all got me on the limb on like 3 games.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, look. First of all, y'all know how I am about Utah. So
yeah. You this go back. This go back to the days we were recording at your crib. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know, it is what it is. So we got a couple more. We got number 14 Oregon State versus number 21 Washington State. Looks like Oregon State is the 3-point favorite. 6 p.m. on Fox with the infamous DJU.
DJU is looking good. DJU is gonna watch them boys take that L to the nose earlier on in the day. He gonna go out there and he gonna be slanging that rock. He's gonna continue. You know, some quiet as kept. The Pac-12 got the best quarterbacks in the nation right now as a league as a whole.
That's not quiet.
When you look down the list, look SEC. I know y'all don't want to hear this.
Hold on 1 second. This been said throughout college football since February or March.
I know, but your SEC fans don't like to hear stuff like this.
I don't know what idiots have been saying something against.
Listen,
not agreeing with that fact.
They don't like to hear it. No, anything that doesn't shine them in a positive light, they don't like to hear it.
I've told you before. You need to run in a new circle.
and DJU is actually handling this business, and he is also, like I said, he's going to be continuing to celebrate Clemson's downfall. So, with that being said, his daddy definitely is. Oh man. Oh, they speaking together. The dad is just the one that's putting tweets out. On X or whatever we're doing. So give me Oregon State.
It's Twitter. Not doing this right now. It's Twitter.
Giving them Beavers, giving them Oregon State Beavers, man. Over Washington State.
I think DJU looking good. Give me Oregon State away.
DJU is definitely looking better. We cannot forget about. I tell you
that.
you talk about Pac-12 quarterbacks. You cannot forget about Cameron Ward though.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year in his first season in FBS, he balled out. I mean, he's been looking really, really good this season in his second year. He passed for 451 passing yards against Colorado State, and he has almost 1,000 passing yards already on the season.
That's crazy.
He hasn't thrown an interception yet.
He just took that Big 12 deal, Pac-12.
Say what now?
Oh, I'm just talking about the TV deal that they blew. They would have just took the deal that was offered to them. It would have still been together.
So I mean, I'm going out on a limb a little bit. I like Oregon State, I really do, but let me smash that +3 on Washington State. I really like Cam Ward. I really like what Washington State is doing with the run game and everything. With his balanced passing game, he's playing really well on this level. And I know everybody loves DJU. I love him too, but I think once again another quarterback matchup in the Pac-12. I'm definitely taking Washington State plus the 3.
Plus off. Okay. All right, and then we got your man said, what did he say?
Who?
Tuck.
If Tuck's not on here next week, we will not read his predictions.
I don't think we got none on this one. Let's see. We got FSU, Bama, Thorn, Nike, Utah, FAM. He ain't even got nothing on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, he don't get no pick then.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing on this.
That's on him then.
We'll put a question mark there.
That's what he get. Nah. That ain't my fault.
We'll put a question mark there.
You know, I put this game on here because it was I was meaning to ask y'all about this because it's a ranked matchup, but I really didn't want to. But it's on here. Number 24 Iowa versus number 7 Penn State. Penn State is a 15-point favorite. Number 24 Iowa, of course, with K. McNamara, the transfer from Michigan.
He said back up like they said back up like, you know what? If y'all don't give me Notre Dame, Ohio State, so I can go.
It's gonna be quick, bro. It's gonna be quick. Give me a one-word answer. Just give me a one-word answer that we're on this, so we can go ahead. We got 2 more. That's it. Number 24 Iowa versus number 7 Penn State. Who you rolling with?
Penn
State new quarterback is doing his thing. I will give him that.
Iowa cannot score with them, man. Penn State, man.
I got you. Dave, who you rolling with?
Penn State.
Yeah. Give me Penn State all day. Last game, right before we get to the main one. All right. We got, oh Lord, it came the wrong way. Oh, no wonder it's under the thing. There we go. All right, we got Alcorn State versus Prairie View. Prairie View is a 9-point favorite, 6:30 p.m. on ESPN Plus. So, just quickly, Ben, who you got? Just let me know. And
I'm going with the home team in this one. Give me Prairie View.
I'm gonna go with Prairie View and them as well.
Yeah, I'm roll with Prairie View because I love their running back. I think he's pretty good, and the one from Alcorn is really good. But I'm gonna roll with Prairie View also. I don't know if your boy gave a pick on that. He's not that important right now. He's not that important right now. He got Prairie View. Okay.
Oh yeah, he do. He got Prairie View offense is so good.
Got you. All right. Another main attraction for the day.
You want PView, right?
Yeah, give me PView. Yeah.
All right.
Main attraction, number 6 Ohio State versus number 9 Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 3-point underdog, so Ohio State 3-point favorite. 6:30 p.m. on NBC. We got the fighting Sam Hartmans versus the McCords of Ohio State, basically. Of course, you know we got Marvin Harrison Jr.
Mm-hmm.
We got all those type of people like that, but y'all tell me who y'all feeling.
I am rocking with the Fighting Irish in this game because, you know, early on in the year, I made my predictions. I don't think we give 2 Big Ten teams in the playoffs, just like I don't think we get 2 SEC teams in the playoffs. And the reason why, one has already come to completion. Bama lost to Texas. This is the other one. Ohio State, Kyle McCord, he has been up and down. He's been named the starter. They beat a couple of little Rudy Poots. But we ain't going to forget Indiana. They did not look awesome or great versus Indiana. It was a conference game, and it didn't look good. Sam he's being the old man that he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a veteran quarterback. He has a lot of experience around him, and he has Notre Dame clicking on all cylinders. I don't think that this game I think it's going to come down to the end. And if you're asking me who do I trust, I'm going to trust experience over the young guy. So give me Notre Dame, and give me Notre Dame with some sauce.
Oh my Jesus! Tuck says go Irish. Freeman will have defense playing, and Hartman will finally win. Will win a big game. Dave, what's your thought?
First of all, I don't want to hear this whole Notre Dame crap again. I think Ohio State drops a game, but I don't think it's this one. I think they got too many athletes out of skill positions right now. Give me Ohio State, man. They pull it out.
I got you, Dave, and y'all just won. 31-24. Game is over. They tried to give it away, but they won.
Man, still hanging. He gonna make it to the Classic, Dave.
Say what you say now?
I said he gonna make it to the Classic. Now what happened after that, we'll see.
If he make it to the Classic, they ain't gonna do nothing this year. That ain't the point. Let's just see what happens.
Let Dave tell it. He lose the Classic.
Now see, I said this year.
He lose the Classic. It's about it.
All I said was this year. I ain't saying nothing else past that. I'm just saying he'll at least make it to the Classic. I ain't saying nothing else. I have had a very hard time with this game, and Ohio State has not looked very impressive to me. Number one, because of the quarterback carousel that they've had. And we all know how great of a talent that Marvin Harrison Jr. is, but he can't make up for what's going on in the trenches. The Fighting Irish got a really good defense, and they got a strong running game. Now, does Ohio State have weapons? Yes, they have great weapons and things like that. But in the battle of QBs, you definitely would take Hartman over McCord, and that's not anything against the guy or whatever, but that's who you're gonna go with. So at this point in time, I'm gonna roll with Notre Dame plus the 3. If they I'm kind of like Dave. If they get me this time, don't bring their name up no more. Let's say in the Birmingham Bowl or something. I don't want to talk about it.
I ain't fooling with them. I ain't fooling with them versus USC. Not at all.
Oh no. No, I ain't fooling with them like that, man. Like that's just real deal Holyfield right there. I'm leaving that alone, man. Like that's just where we are. So I think we'll definitely be back Saturday. When we'll be back Saturday, I don't know. It feels like an after dark kind of day. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see. But I know y'all are already. Please enjoy this jam-packed football Saturday weekend and everything. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us. Of course, DSLpodcast.com. Get your merch, get your shot glasses, all that kind of stuff like that. It's still on there. So we'll be back with y'all soon with more stuff, man. And if y'all know how it is. If y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, anything you want to say, you know how to drop the line. So Ben, you got anything?
All I got to say at the end of this is, look, Dabo, we coming. All that little nice shit you done said, ain't nobody forgot. Ain't nobody forgot about the crap from 20 when you said we was ducking you and you the one that brought the players with the COVID. Ain't nobody forgot. Ain't nobody forgot. Nobody.
All I asked was
I want another 40 burger, Mike. Just like we did to LSU, I want another damn 40.
I don't know what
I want another 40.
We done spent about 20 minutes talking about that game. I think everybody knows who's the favorite is. We know you want revenge, Ben. Dave.
7
years. Dave, who you got? What you got, brother? You got anything?
I don't really have much, man. Hotty toddy.
We likes the party.
Separation Saturday, and when I call Separation Saturday, because that's when things start to really pull apart. Doesn't mean where we are, whatever. But if nothing else, man, please continue to rock with us, man. Like I said, we still here. We still got stuff going on. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But we're going to be about this thing, man. But for Down South Football Podcast, it's Renard Williams. This is Ben Dennis on his business trip. David Gardner, live from the lounge. We still waiting on that. On that official commercial, so we can play the commercial whenever that comes. So, but if nothing else, man, we about this thing, man. Down South Football Podcast, and we'll see y'all Saturday, man. Enjoy it. Holla at us. Peace.
Peace and blessings.
What is that?